Hello everyone, this is a final project presentation for CS 422 Hawkeye. So we basically have the list of registered users here, and add new user button which is on the top. So clicking on that will give you a list of available languages. So clicking on English will give you confirm, and then on Spanish it will change the appropriate language, but other languages will not give you the confirm button as it's not been implemented yet. So as for the presentation purposes, let us continue with English. So on the setup screen we have a profile photo. Upon click of change photo, you can select whatever avatar you want and then confirm it. Accordingly it will change. And then we have username. So type in the username. Here we are using Wolverine, it goes with the pic. So and then okay, so there's a small mistake here, so let us go back, and then we put a password which is encrypted and we cannot see it, so let us have a simple password here. Then once we confirm the password, that is when it actually takes in the password, else it would show you an error. And now the current settings are city Chicago, and then the Fahrenheit are there. If you want to change it, you can click on the weather down there and then choose which city you want. Okay, we have New York now, so should we go with it? No. You want to change, just take in the keyboard, put in what you want, but we'll just leave it New York as of now. Then we go back to Chicago. Okay, so then we click on confirm. So it shows the updated settings here. The theme is where you can select the set of backgrounds you want your app to have. So we have 5 or 6 images in each of it, and then clicking on any of it would set your user profile to that theme. So as of now we will just click with stars, confirm it, and let's move on. Now we have news for you, so whatever news you want, so we now choose all. Then we have social, so this is just for if Facebook and Google Plus were implemented, how would it look like. So this is how we plan to give the look. And then email is same thing, we have Gmail, Yahoo, and rest. So let us now confirm our settings, and this goes to our home screen. Okay, now you can listen our automated voice. Then we have a profile picture, a logout button on the top. Okay, let us log out. Then we go to our added user. So let us now log in again and view the home screen. So I put in my password, I log in. Okay, voila, this is my home screen.
You are welcome, Captain.
So now these apps which I have on the left, which I'm swiping, it can basically be swiped in and swiped out. So let me just clear up the home screen for now. So this is my clean home screen. Okay, so let me start with travel time. So this is basically for finding out how much is the total time of travel you need. So clicking on it will give me a bigger view, and I am traveling from and to destinations, and this would show me the image, the map, and the travel time. So we thought this would be more effective than a Google map or showing the traffic, so we went ahead with this. And clicking on favorites would put it on the desktop where you can view it directly by clicking on it. Else it will take you to the frequent places, and data is added for that. Now you close it, then you swipe it back again. Let us move on to the next. This is a to-do list. To-do list basically has everything which you enter previously. So let us now add a new event. So what do I want? A grade in my project, so let me add that. So I type in, then I press confirm. So it takes a bit of time, but then it is added, and this data is actually stored on a server. So if you're done, just put a tick on it, it gets striked out, and if you want to delete it, just push the cross button. So let me slide that back in, and now I have the calendar. Now the calendar shows me the red dates. That means there's an event present on that day. Okay, I have a test now on that day. So you can enter your event here. If you don't want an event to be there, you can cancel it or you can edit it. Now I want to add a new event to this day. So it gives me an option: weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, yearly, and a text space for me to enter the detail of the event. So I want to take bath, so that's my event. So let me add that and make it a weekly or a bi-weekly event. So once this is done, it comes in, and then every week it's shown as red. So that means a week event is being stored in the calendar. So you can go to the next month, and then it would take some time for it to update, but then it would show every week till you cancel the event. You can edit it, you can update it to whatever you want, then cancel it, then hide it, then slide it back in, go back to the date, then slide it back in, so that the home screen is free. Now at the bottom, the scrolling thing is a news bar. So upon the news which you have selected in the setup screen, it shows everything here. Now clicking on one news would load the article. So this is a web view. Upon now you can get it back in. Now this is a CTA bus tracker for the bus and train. So you flip it, you go to bus, or you flip it, you go to train. So then you can come back in, and then there is a list of buses, and you can add the buses by clicking on it. So you can select the route, which bus you want, and then I click on whatever route or direction I need. So let me click on a bus, and then it asks me which direction do you want to go, and then the list of stops is shown. So I click on it. As of now, there is a bus in 13 minutes, so I can expect a bus in 13 minutes. So this is data that is directly coming from the CTA. I add it to my favorites list, and it shows it down there. Now let us go flip to train. The same thing in train, but it is different. It shows me line wise how many lines are there and which direction it is. You click on that, it will show me the stations, and on that it will show me the ETA. So that is arrival time, but then there is no arrival time for that. But yes, for this I do have one. I click it, I get it to my favorites list on the home screen again. So I slide that back in, and then I go to the music player. This music player I seriously like. So it detects all the songs that are already there.
Hey McElroy, can we go thrift shopping?
And it plays when you click on it. So you can forward it. The album art is good. The songs are wonderful. You can swipe on the album art so that the song changes. You can choose shuffle, repeat, next song, forward, backward, all the options. Then you can view the playlist by clicking on the playlist button there. Else you can view the album art. So let me pause that for now. Then go to playlists. Yes, now I have some recently added things in my playlist, albums and artists. So clicking on anything would take me to the particular song which I want. Oh, the volume bar to control volume, that we all know, but we have included in a different style here. So this is one thing. Now I have two types. I am using device music, so let me switch to online music. So let me search for a song online. So what do I search? I search for Kale Rajabson's Call Me Maybe. I get that. Okay, I have a list of replies here, and it automatically plays when you click search. So that's actually wonderful for me. I don't have to click play. Now let me go to playlist search. I got some jazz. I got some jazz music. Okay, let me search for that now. I can add it to my favorites, and it shows it in my favorites playlist. You can click that, and then it automatically plays that. Then do the same thing, the album art. You can see the small equalizer down there, so you can again minimize it. Then we have the weather, which is in the center of the home screen. So clicking on the show forecast will show the next 3 days forecast, and then you can hide it again. This is actually pretty thing in the center of the screen. Now we have the main Hawkeye, which is supposed to be on the top. So it has 4 shortcuts. So let us click on one. Kitchen. Let me search for something, say chicken. So I search for a recipe from chicken, and I get some replies. Okay, what do I have? White chicken stock, chicken velouta. I can click on anything, and which would show me a list of ingredients required, and the nutrient facts, and then directions for it to be how is it cooked. So I click on the nutrition info. For every ingredient used, it shows me how much fat, carbohydrates, and etc. So I can close this, go back, and then I can add it to my favorites. Once clicked, it goes to the left side in my favorites bar. Then you want to see how it is done. Similar videos can be shown on YouTube. So you can search for that and then close it. Once done, then you can actually go to search by cuisine. So this shows you a list of all the available cuisines as of now and the recipes in it with the count. So I want Indian. Okay, so I click on Indian and then I get a list of recipes. Then I go to search by course, appetizers, entrees, pastas, pastries. So whatever I need, it's all in there. So I click on sauces. I get my list. So clicking on that would already take me to another thing which would have the same search results with a pic of how it is done or how it would look like as an end product. So I want to search with what ingredients I have. So I have beef at my place, and with beef I can do all this. So once this is done, I can go to the nutrition guide. So I want to check the nutrition guide of some particular ingredient. I can do that. Then I can go to grocery list. Okay, so I can add a grocery which I need. So say something. So click on that and then go to the timer. So in kitchen we basically use timer, so that is aptly used here. You can start the timer with a time set. Once done, it would ping you, show an alarm, or the animation is enough to blow you off. Then go to the home screen, click on gallery. You can actually see the eye rotate, so that is cool. Then the albums are shown on the left, and then clicking on the album would show you all the pics in the gallery. Then you can actually browse through the whole thing. You can and then clicking on an image would open the maximized view, and we have a pretty arrows down there and a slideshow option also. Then apart from that, we have options to upload it on Facebook, Google, or Gmail, or you want to send it to somebody. Then you want to edit this photo, crop this photo, set it as background. We have not implemented these features yet, but we have it included in there. Then clicking on the home screen again, back where we are. Then media. So we have 4 different apps here: Netflix, Hulu, IMDb, and Rotten Tomatoes. Clicking on one would open a web view for Netflix. So this rectangle contains a web view which would directly load netflix.com once it is clicked. So we can go back to home screen again and then go to social. So social is what we have: social media, social networking. So Twitter is what I usually hang out in. So let me click on Twitter. You can log in from here. It would stay logged in for the session, but not more than that. So let me go to the app menu, which I can slide in, with which I go to YouTube. The Gangnam Style video, famous. So I click on it, I get the video results. Then clicking on the video would take me to the video playing page, but sadly it won't play as of now. So going back again, I can actually add it to the favorites. Then I want to check out some events going on in my city. So I check the event listings. So I have some things which is going on, I can go and view them now. And then I can search for something which I want to go, or it has been in the news or something. So I search for anything which is being done recently. So I check for Boston. Feel sad, but that's a trending thing as of now. Then once you click on it, it opens a web view for that particular page. Then we have some trending blogs. So what is going on new in your city, and you get a list of what are the different things, and clicking on each would take you on a web view again. And we have something called a movie review here, which would show different movies, including the local ones which have been released. Okay, speaking of movies, we have the IMDb app, the god of all apps for movies. So search for a movie there, you get a list of searches. You click on the search, you get every detail the IMDb app provides in here. So including the cast, director, writer, everything. Now we can close it. We have a dictionary here for people who can just search for random meanings. So I search for abate. Okay, what is the meaning? I got the meaning, I got an example as well, and got the type, which is a verb. Very good. So I close it back again, and then I have an inbuilt web browser. So I click on it. I have my own personal web browser. The green thing shows a load bar actually. So you click on it, the green thing would load slowly. So everybody needs Google. So I click on Google. I search for my own college, I get a web result. So clicking on each would take me to the website, and then I can actually go to the images. Images, my favorite character. That would be Naruto. So I click on Naruto, I get some web image results. I click on any of the image. Okay, I only eight results. So any image would maximize it. I can close it back. Then once this is done, click on the home screen again. That would clear out everything. Then this being a home thing, I have automation for which I can control the heat and the brightness of the light and the power and the blinds if they are up or down. So this is done for each room in the house. And then if I have a CCTV camera at my home, I can actually check if somebody's at the door and lock and unlock the door. Then moving on, I have a pretty video player here, so which detects all the videos you have in your directory and then plays it. So I can actually, I don't have patience, so I can actually browse through the whole video in like 10 seconds and search for the volume. You can maximize it. Now this is a maximized view. Let me minimize it again so I get list of all available videos. I can swipe through it. I can pause my video. So okay, let me move on. So this is a calculator. So once this is done, I can do some simple mathematical calculations which I need from here. Okay, I got my result. I'm happy with it now. So I close it again, and I actually get confused in units. So I made a unit converter. So I want to convert weights from a teragram to a kilogram. It gives me a weird number. So that is the actual conversion. So that is the same thing for currency and other things loaded here. So let me swipe that back in. Now this is a settings screen. So I can actually edit my own settings. So that is the weather. So this is for the user. So I want it in my Fahrenheit now. I want to choose Mumbai. I confirm it. Then I go to news. I check whatever I want. I want the world news. So I click on it. Then themes. Okay, I'm done with stars. Let me try something good. Wood. I click on it. I confirm it. Then language. No, I'm happy with English actually. But can I try Spanish? I think I can try, but it changes. I'm not so comfortable. Let me go back to English. Thank you. Then user settings. I already have a name of Captain America, and I want to change my password to Superman and the username as well. So Superman would be my new username. My password, I would like a new password. So let me type that in and confirm it. Okay, so if I type wrong, it does not allow me. So once I type it correctly, it confirms it saying you have successfully done it. Then it changes. I go back to my home screen. Then lock. If I'm not using it, I lock my screen. So this is a funny game. So you choose a wrong image, it would not allow you to go back in. So what would be my image? The small image shows me that I'm not doing it right. I have to choose the correct one. So now I choose an image. Yes, that is my correct image. So I go to the home screen. I can unlock or log off and go back to the login screen again.